Canada want to create the history as well.
So first of all, then, the formalities of the national anthems. All round them from the ladies in the green and gold, looking for back-to-back wins in London and Amsterdam. There's no gain without pain in this game. Canada and Australia, they arrived at Amsterdam, joint second position in the table, and they've already secured Olympic qualification for next year. Now they can both focus and concentrate on a cup win. Tiana Penitani injured yesterday, joining in the last-minute huddle there. Jen Kish will have already G'd up her players in the tunnel before coming out onto the field. This is Alhambra Nievas taking charge of yet another final. And it's a great crowd here at the National Rugby Stadium in Amsterdam, as Australia gets set to get the game underway. Australia finalists here 12 months ago, and they lost to New Zealand by 29-12. Canada were finalists here 2 years ago. Nothing to choose between the teams. Looking for the early possession, the early score here. The Canadians into the Australian half, dug out there by Jen Kish, spun out to Ashley Stacey, takes the direct route. Kish again in close support there. Landry. She's had a great weekend, has Ghislaine Landry, top point scorer. The step from Kyla Moleski. Will it go wide this time? From Stacey to Magali Harvey. Not the best of passes. Magali, she's got more steps than Riverdance. Lovely work there from the Canadian flyer. Paquin, she uses her strength to good effect. Look at her wrestling to keep the ball in play.
Holding on. Leave it.
What a passage of play already from Canada. So much alike, these two teams. Weapons out wide, props that do the grunt work. Both have got dangerous creators on the inside. What will win this one? Well, as the Americans say, defense. Massive hits, turning your defense into attack.
Yeah, it's Shannon Parry who's down injured. Yeah. You can see they've met on 10 previous occasions. 7 wins to Australia, 3 to Canada. Canada last one in Atlanta over 12 months ago, 17-7 in a cup semi-final. Shannon Parry, hard hitting forward. She was injured in the semi-final, an ankle injury then. But she's recovered to take her place in this final. Oh, good work in midfield from Shani Williams, the captain, and always the first name on the team sheet for Australia. Having a quick look there, that's Charlotte Kaslik. Now then, there's a huge space in front of Chloe Dalton, up to the 22-metre line of Canada, but the Canadians are back there in numbers. They've reorganised their defence well. Kaslik thinks about the scissors with Shannon Parry. This time it's with Tanagato. Pumping those legs, driving downfield. Another player who's had a tremendous weekend, the regular try scorer for Australia here. Dalton just holds it up, perhaps thinking about the pass back inside. Support play. Back. Very good here from Australia. Parry just holding up the ball. Into contact taken by Sarah Kaljuvi.
Play on.
Kish finds herself in space. She hasn't got the pace herself. Confronted by Alicia Quirk. Into a forward pass there. Kayla Moleski. Harvey, Australia down to 6 players at the moment, with Charlotte Kaslik shaking off an injury and gingerly walking back to the ranks. Mistake from Alicia Quirk.
We've hardly had a breather here. I mean, this is only the second time I've spoken, so it was crazy. I've got to say, Harvey was cut in half by Williams, who was action all over the place.
Just 10 minutes each way. There'll be some tired bodies out there when this game draws to a close.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
So a half chance here. Stacey, so quick off the mark. Australia know all about her. They'll have studied the videos. They'll have had a look at the stats as well. Ghislaine Landry just standing up.
Advantage over.
Emily Cherry there. There she is again, Kayla Moleski. Kajulvi.
Tackle!
Just about manages to get the ball to ground. Harvey scoops it away to Ghislaine Landry, the game breaker. Good work, good control, good processes here from Canada. Kish, and it will be a try for Karen Paquin. The first score in the final. Canada going through the phases, stretching the Australian defence one way then the other.
Oh, let's just give it to Jen Cachet. Fabulous. How did she create this? Well, she drew in the number 1 for Australia, and Shannon Parry, and then gave that wonderful ball off to Paquin, her partner in crime. What a great way to get out of the blocks, Canada.
What a decision it was by John Tate to leave Jen Kish at home at mid-term so that she would be in prime form for the remaining 2 legs of the series. There she was with a pass to Karen Paquin, who maintains her consistency of scoring now in each and every game this weekend.
Fastest in the team, we're told. Paquin.
That's her 6th try of the weekend. A valuable score, the opening score, always crucial. Magali Harvey. This one is meant for Jen Kish to chase. The chase is good. The bounce favours Canada. Again, it's Kayla Moleski. Look at the power of Moleski here. The commitment and the sacrifices she's made for the Canadian cause. 3 and 4 part-time jobs to enable her to follow her ambition to get to Rio in 2016. Shani Williams, though, in very quickly.
Yeah, off her feet. Harvey had to leave it alone. But Shani Williams showed you exactly how you steal a ball.
So Canada just done one score, and they worked hard for that one. Tonegato into Kaslik, Quirk. Out right, it's Shani Williams. Australia still inside their own 22. Now the list looks promising. Now they're looking for Tonegato. They've created space for her on the wide outside. Tonegato against Harvey. That's going to be one contest throughout this final. Two speedsters up against one another. It's advantage Australia. Kaslik quickly out from Alicia Quirk to Chloe Dalton, to the captain, Shani Williams. She's got power. Well, she's not short of pace either. The captain will go over for a try, which brings Australia back on terms.
She is so deceptive, Shani Williams. She has been outstanding in this tournament for her side. They'd already stretched the Canadian defence on the right-hand side of the field. Williams on the end, and look at that, wrong-footed. Ghislaine Landry, which is a difficult thing to do. Over on the board.
Standout centre in 15s, and that was a centre's try and a captain's try as well for Australia. The conversion gives them the lead.
She is heaving, breathing hard.
It might well be the survival of the fittest by the end of this match, but we have two of the fittest teams on the circuit. Two full-time squads. Paquin just about manages to palm it down. Moleski, Stacey had called for it early again. That step off the left foot, full of energy. Ashley Stacey always plays with a smile on her face, despite the bumps and the bruises. Landry, she's got some skills. Lovely pass from Stacey and releasing Paquin again, and away she goes. She's a riot, isn't she, when she gets ball in hand.
It's okay.
Good strength, holding the ball up for the supporting players to arrive. Kesh scoops it out to Magali Harvey. Ball didn't go forward. Now then, Magali Harvey, she'll have the better of Shani Williams. She'll also beat Charlotte Kaslik to the touchdown. Harvey over in the corner there. Brilliant score for Canada, but once again, Jen Kish had a hand in it. That lovely sleight of hand, that lovely pass out to Magali Harvey.
She gives me a few nerves, old Harvey, when she's over at the try line and she keeps trying to get closer to the post, but there she was, Kish. And Harvey let the ball bounce so that she was sure of the pass. And wow, what a beautiful athletic running style. And they're on the board again, Canada.
She scored a stunning try in the 15s Rugby World Cup final in Paris in 2014, but that is the running style of Magali Harvey.
And what I love about her is that she was dropped from this Canadian team. The coach told her to go and work on, you know, some basics of seven, some decision making, and she has earned her starting position in this team for this tourney.
Yeah, she's always had the pace, but some questions over her decision-making, as you say, but boy, is she a valuable commodity for John Tate's squad. She gets to restart, kicks long, finds Tonegato. Lovely footwork there from Emma Tonegato. And now it's Alicia Quirk, the fittest in the squad, according to Tim Walsh, the coach. And this will be the final action of the first half. 10 minutes have just flown by, and Australia could well have the last word in this opening 7 minutes. Kaslik is away. Hunting her down is Magali Harvey, hauled down just outside the Canadian 22, but Australia will get the penalty.
You must release.
That's given Canada a time to reorganise their defences. Jen Kish, captain on captain, in with a tackle round the one leg, but Australia have it. Harvey, that was a risky pass out to Charlotte Kaslik on her own. On this side is Chloe Dalton. Oh, good work by Canada at the breakdown. And here's a chance. Away goes Kyla Moleski. Moleski looking for Canada's third try in this match, in this cup final. But Australia were there in numbers. Dalton to Quirk again. Faced by Ashley Stacey. What a tackle. And still they come. A boot flies out of the ruck there. Shannon Parry has a quick look. Two Canadians on her immediately. And there is the errant boot. And it belongs to Alicia Quirk. Or was it Charlotte? No, it's Chloe Dalton whose boot it was. And eventually the first half comes to a close. A breathless first half.
Oh, they ran themselves to a standstill. Keslick decided, I've had enough. We need a rest. We need to resettle. And look at that exhaustion. How are they going to get through another 10 minutes here?
Well, Jen Kish, she's out on her feet.
There's the boot flying off. This game's had it all so far.
Well, I'm just wondering now, will Jen Kish last the pace here? Because she is carrying a knee injury. So let's listen in on Tim Walsh.
Right, we're going to be on the ground, we're going to get to our feet in the next goal. We're going to be inside shoulder, we're going to be talking, and we're going to be relentless. Okay, we've got 4 girls coming off the bench. You guys on the field now to empty your tank. Okay, they're coming on, we're going to change the game. Okay, you've got to finish it for us. Okay, on the ground, get your feet with the next job. Okay, we've got to win with the red. Okay, yeah, they touch us through there, so lock the lines. Okay, we've got to line. Okay, once we got
So Tim Walsh was talking about how he's going to use his bench, the game changers, and one of them, Elio Green in particular, the sprinter, who will go out on the wing. There she is in the number 12.
Yeah, Ellie Green has come on to make a difference. She's got pace, and that pace might well be needed before this final is out.
Well, not quite on yet. Yeah, this is tense. Australia have been in this situation before, behind on points. Just Canada, they've been so good and suffocating Australia, keeping the ball from them. Harvey, she's been involved a number of times.
It'll be Magali Harvey to get the second half underway. Still too close to call this one. We anticipated that it would be a close final, and we have not been disappointed.
Right, yep.
Harvey kicks long. Quite confident that they can stave off the advances of Australians, looking to pin them down in their own 22. Tonegato in the shadow of her own post. In goes Ghislaine Landry. Oh, and again, look at the work done by her, looking to turn the ball over. Quirk gets the better of Paquin, but Paquin tried to grab her for the second time. Harvey in the end nails her. Shani Williams driving downfield, lays it back nicely. But Tonegato, Kaslik had called for it early. She's got Emily Cherry on her shoulder. Tackled there by Jen Kish. Canada not committing too many players to the breakdown, but Tonegato is away! She run-foots Magali Harvey, and Australia are back in the lead here.
Tonegato rock and roll rugby there. Just jumped on the ball at that tackle area. There's Cherry, she hit it short. They got the ruck. Kaslik was there, and Tonegato. Wow, that footwork. It is difficult to get Harvey off you. And she's come through with the goods.
A wing or fullback in 15s loves to counter. Conversion is wide of the mark. Tonagato is up there now with the USA's Lauren Doyle for the most tries scored here in Amsterdam. And what Ghislaine Landry will give to join them on 8. She's on 6. And Canada trail by 2. So just under 8 minutes of this final remaining. Kish just about manages to palm the ball down for Paquin. That's a loose pass, snapped up though by Bianca Farella, the replacement, wearing 8 for Canada. Casualty, that was a high tackle.
No more.
The Canadian number 4.
Yeah, lucky she took the wrong option. She went to where the traffic was. All the Australian defenders over there. That was Quirk with the tackle.
Kish scoops it out to Farella Landry. She'll have a go herself. Another example of the excellent skills of Ghislaine Landry. Harvey just about manages to hold on to possession there. Stacey right up into the face of Shani Williams and Shannon Parry. And Paquin is away. Look at the long striding. Karen Paquin go into the 22. Paquin for the corner. What a fantastic try. Sounds rugby at its very best.
She has done that power strike prop roll perfectly. She hangs out on the wing. She gets a beautiful pass from her inside. And look at that pace. This is pure speed personified. Wow, they have got some real speed out wide, Canada, and usually it's Australia who have the advantage in that area, and they strike back.
Second try for Karen Paquin. Landry, oh, hits the upright. How crucial could that be, I wonder? But Karen Paquin, time and again, she digs deep and finds huge reserves of energy. Canada lead by 15 to 12.
Time out.
They were so disappointed, having lost last week's Cup final in London by a very late score. And they want to ensure that they don't leave it late here a week on in Amsterdam.
11.
Brittany Ben comes on for Canada.
Yes.
Wearing 1, off comes Ashley Stacey, off comes Magali Harvey as well.
Right.
I'm surprised that they've taken Harvey off.
Time on.
My mistake, I thought Stacey was coming off. She's just going to retrieve the ball. So it's Ben for Harvey, and she adds more than a little muscle to the attack. Farella giving chase.
Release
and catches Gemma Etheridge in possession. Tonagato, Canada need to keep an eye on her, and that's exactly what Landry has done. Brings her to ground early. Kaslik to Shani Williams, to Quirk. Oh, the ball lost forward, advantage Canada. Brittany Ben using her strength here. Good decision by John Tate to bring her on. Suggests perhaps that Canada want to keep it tight. Stacey almost gets in behind Alicia Quirk.
Let herself down there, unfortunately. Love it how Stacey attacks that advantage line, though. And they are playing it quite close to the tackle ball, aren't they?
Play on.
To Elia Green on the ball for Australia. It was her try that secured the victory in Twickenham a week ago. Tonagato again in space. And she gets away from Landry. Paquin gives chase. Can she catch the blonde head, Tonagato? I don't think she can, you know. Tonagato! Brilliant score.
Wow, this is swinging like a pendulum, this match. We always thought it would be so close. Tonagato, she's putting her hand up as one of the stars of the Sevens game. That pass from Quirk, it was on the money. Landry fell off the tackle. We saw the chase come in from Paquin, but Tangangatu had enough of an advantage to get over the paint.
End-to-end stuff from Canada and from Australia. They're emptying the tank here in the final in Amsterdam. More changes. Tangangatu then out on her own now. 9 tries to the good. The conversion is not successful. And Australia now lead by 2, where Canada led by 2 a second or 2 ago. 3 minutes, and still this cup final is undecided. Nicole Beck puts that ball on a sixpence. What a hit that was from Shani Williams. Fresh legs in the shape of Mandy Marchak. Marchak, oh, couldn't quite find Ghislaine Landry.
Behind.
And Canada have given away a penalty. Well, that was a glaring opportunity, a missed chance for Canada. And you don't want to give this young lady a chance either, Elia Green, because she will punish you, and she's not the only one. And this could be the try that seals it for Australia. A lung-busting effort from Vanya Pelite. It's still there for Elia Green, but look at the defence from Canada.
Major mistake there, Green. She was tackled. She needed to release the ball on the ground. Has it cost her team a try here? Here's the initial break. Look at the chase. 2 Canadian players there. You saw Ben just tackle Green.
Well, this final again will go down to the wire. Bianca Farella. Good angle from the Canadian replacement. Isolated herself though.
You must really say.
And John Tate is shaking his head down here on the sidelines. Now, interestingly, will they go for a 3-pointer here? There is that option, of course.
Play on.
From what I've seen of Australia, I doubt it.
Kaslik. I think she spotted a gap on the left.
Advantage.
Oh, the hits are coming in. Jen Kish again, the Canadian captain. Stacey to Landry. Ghislaine Landry over halfway. Landry will go for gold here. Ghislaine Landry. Well, she missed a tackle on Emma Tangangatu earlier on, but she's made amends. And Canada are back in the lead. Now then, can they hold on to it? And can they claim their first ever cup win?
There it is there. That's the moment. Landry, she was on the outside. It was a nice, accurate pass this time. She was able to hold it. Too much pace. This game, it promised so much. It's delivering everything.
This time it's Ashley Stacey with a conversion. Oh, well, Ghislaine Landry hit the upright earlier on, and now it's Ashley Stacey, but the heart was pumping. But Canada, this game, toing and throwing, and that's what you just love about Sevens rugby at the highest level. Australia 17, Canada 20. The clock runs down to 0. Where will Ashley Stacey put this one?
She'll go deep like they have all game. No.
Well, expect the unexpected. Jen Kish and Canada. Well, are they aware that the final hooter has gone? Did that ball go forward? No, it did not. Oh, look at the joy in the faces of the Canadian players. It's a historic moment for them. They were denied a week ago in London by a late Elia Green try, but a week on in Amsterdam, they've regrouped. It's been a tough weekend, but for the first time ever, Canada have won the cup. Australia 17, Canada 20, the final scoreline. Mel, your thoughts?
Look, I have to say, I thought that Australia would be the 5 favourites coming into this one, but players like Jen Kish, the captain, at the front there, Magdalene Harvey, Stacey, well, It was teamwork. They worked together. They got the ball to Paquin in space. It was fantastic.
Well, we can hear now from Canadian coach John Tate, who's down pitch side with Willie Losey.
John, heartache last week. Jubilation. Explain what's going through your mind at the moment.
I'm just pretty emotional, actually. I'm just so proud of the girls and the effort. They've been playing some great rugby, and I'm just so proud of them and grateful for them to get a just reward, I thought, after a long, hard season.
When Ghislaine Landry got the ball in the last 90 seconds of the game, what were you telling your bench?
I don't know. I was jumping up and down, just screaming, run. She had a fantastic year, and that was a great team try. We really got it done the last two tournaments as a team, and again, I couldn't be prouder of them.
John, you're a terrific coach. Go and enjoy the moment.
Thanks, guys. Say hi to my girls back home. I love you, girls. See you soon. Thanks.
Yeah, proud moment there for John Tate, former Canadian Test player, of course, with 37 tests to his credit. And to his credit now, he's also a cup winner with the Canadian Sevens squad.
It's a great moment, that feeling.
Yeah, and you feel for Australia. They've played some scintillating rugby this weekend, but proving again how difficult it is to win back-to-back tournaments.
Yeah, you can't predict which team's going to come out on top anymore. We've seen upsets. This is a great result, how they played, the long kickoffs, the amazing defence, great tactics. Everything was 100% in this match for Canada.
And they were separated by a try from Ghislaine Landry. It's a proud captain, Jen Kish, I'm sure, who is now with Willie Losey.
Jen, congratulations. Obviously the disappointment of last week. So what did you say to the girls to get it across the line today?
We just got to stick to our roles and play like 12, like a family. And that's what we did. We had support. You know, Australia's a really tough team. They had it on us in London, but, you know, we capitalized on their mistakes and we stuck together, and I think that was what got us the victory.
Most people were thinking that you were going to kick deep when you had the restart. You got up and claimed the ball. You showed your class. Did you call that, or was that somebody else who said this is what we're going to do?
I honestly thought we were going to kick deep too, and you know, my teammates turned to me and said, "Kish, go get it." And you know, it's so humbling to have my teammates have such belief in me and going to get that restart, and I'm glad I could contribute and help the girls win.
Jen, you're a terrific ambassador for women's rugby. Go and enjoy this moment.
Thank you so much. It's phenomenal. Thanks.
Yeah, and proving once again what an instinctive player she is. She chased down that restart. Canada kicked short, and I know full well that that knee of hers is really painful. She's had an ice pack on it for the better part of the time off the field this weekend, but she's a natural-born leader, and she's led Canada to their first ever cup win here in Amsterdam, and it's a deserving Canadian squad who will receive the trophy here, and what a marvellous trophy it is too. Bianca Farella, Ghislaine Landry, top point scorer. So wait for the moment. It's a proud moment for Canada, and in particular for the Canadian Sevens squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Amsterdam Sevens winners 2015, Canada!
So congratulations to Canada. They are the Sevens tournament winners here in Amsterdam in 2015. Denied in 2013, denied in London last weekend, but they've regrouped, and they can celebrate well into the night and probably the early hours of tomorrow morning as well.